Welcome back to Beyond Cancer by David. Up front, I wanted to thank you that you're listening and maybe also sharing it with people who can feel the benefit of how I went through the cancer. One of the key things which got recalibrated through that experience is relationships. And in the following years, actually, it became even stronger. In the Netflix series, which looks into the longevity, one of the common factors of these longevity hubs where people live older or more than the average, one of these common factors is relationships. These people who grow older, they all mention that one of the 6, 7, 8 or 9 most important things for them are relationships. That as you grow wiser, I don't want to say older, the true essence of the relationship actually becomes more important. Obviously, we have relationships which are a bit more superficial, relationships which are serving us for going out, spending time, doing sports. But in the end, then it needs to be a nucleus of relationships which are healthy, which are based on the true essence of pure love in that end. That there is no second thought about it. And it's not only in these challenging and difficult situations when we should be aware of the importance of the relationship, but it's also in our day-to-day life. Our day-to-day life poses some challenges. May it be job-related, may it be family-related, may it be with our partner or wife. Relationships become a pivotal point to actually go through this. We need to be aware of these relationships. And relationships are like plants. They give us a lot, but they also need to be nurtured. Especially in the challenging day-to-day where we live nowadays, having these relationships, but good-willed relationships, good-willed people, is absolutely important. Because sharing your fears, your experiences, your doubts with these people who actually tell you the truth, and even if it's an uncomfortable truth and redirect you, is very beneficial. It makes it easier to go through the day-to-day, through challenges, small challenges, but also massive challenges. And in the end, it gives you a very good reason to actually celebrate small and big victories with these people. In my case, for example, when I went through the cancer, and it was a multi-year process, the unconditional support of my parents and my family was a pivotal thing to actually go through this cancer story and somehow get this resurrection and survival. It was not easy because there were some grudges, because not everything was perfect in the youth and as a small child. But as I had forgiven them and myself, I could really just enjoy this unconditional support my parents gave me. And if I look at some friends of mine, and that also it was another learning lesson, some people who I thought were friends, where I had a strong relationship with, when I fell ill, when it seemed that everything was just collapsing, they just dropped me, they left me. They never contacted me. And that's also in life like that. Not everybody, what we think is a close friend, will it be so in challenging situations. And that's part of this relationship equation. We need to be aware that some of them break away and are not what we think. And some are actually extremely important, which we need to nurture. And what the cancer also revealed to me is that there is a different sort of relationship many of us are not aware of. What I mean by that is the relationship with other people where we don't have a friendship with. But if we walk the dog, we go to work, and we pass the security guard every day, and we actually walk very close by that person, well, let's establish a relationship with that person. Say good morning, look the person in the eyes, ask about how they are. But when the waiter comes to the table, look at the name tag, talk with the name to him or her, look them into the eyes, ask them something. You establish a relationship. So there are a lot of people around us where we can establish a relationship, and it's important that we somehow are mindful about that. The reason being is that it actually broadens our spectrum. It broadens our spectrum to the lives of other people. We move out of that microcosmos of ours. And it's actually very, very enriching. What I learned through the cancer, I now try to apply it in my day to day, and it's just very positive. So be open, think about on the one side what type of relationships you have, nurture them as well, remove the ones which are not helpful, and be open to the other ones you never thought about. Thank you very much for listening. Please follow my channel, subscribe, comment, and have a beautiful day.